Hey PETA, welcome in. You give me just a sec. Hey Audrey, welcome in. Okay. DreamSNAP done. Haha, just kidding. This is just, I already had a fairy village set up. And I took the picture here for the thumbnail, but I'm not gonna make that simple. We're not gonna just take a photo here. That's not fun. That it's like fastest DreamSNAP ever. Let's go. No, I have a big plan for today. Uh, uh, oh, sorry, was my mic still muted? Hey guys. No, I made a joke. Hey, fastest stream ever. Boom. No, I'm not gonna have that be the DreamSNAP. I just wanted to show, I was like thinking, you know, if I was lazy, I could just take a photo here. I already had this all set up, and I've been meaning to redo it anyway. But no, we're not gonna do it here. I have a whole plan. But this plan is a little, I'm gonna say convoluted. It's more complex than I usually would go. And thus, I'm not sure if it's gonna work. But we shall see how this goes, my idea. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So, let us see how this goes. No, that's not the snap. Thank you, though, Dave. I just wanted to I was like, just kidding. Start off the stream and end it right away. No, I have a really good idea for a snap. Oh shoot, it needs to be this way. And I want to go on ahead and do it. But I don't know if it's going to work. I actually want to try to do... So, I loved the Tinkerbell movies growing up. I was older, probably older than you know, not like little kid, but I was old enough that wasn't my age demographic, but I still loved them. So, I'm actually wanting to recreate the big thing that I loved about the Pixie Hollow movies, one of them at least, was how each season was divided. So I'm thinking of trying to do a 4-way split shot that looks, oh, I still love them too, don't get me wrong. I rewatched the first one, not that long ago. But my plan is to actually try to do a 4-way split shot where I try to incorporate all of the seasons. So my thought is like spring on one side, fall in the next, or summer in the next, and then fall, and then winter. Now, I don't know how the 4-way split is gonna work, but that's the plan that I'm trying to stick with right now. So, we're gonna work with it. We're gonna mess with it. Nothing's set in stone for sure, but like I said, this is my thinking. I might end up having to use some of the houses instead of just mine. I might have to use some of the other ones. Oh, yeah, I forgot to show you guys that. Let me grab a mailbox. I don't know if you guys know this actually, but you could, if you grab one of the regular mailboxes, you can actually check your mail through it too. I got 4,000. I got 2,107. I meant to post it, but I didn't get a chance to yesterday. I have a screenshot of it ready to post. But I got the 4,000. I was really glad because I really liked our Avatar themed one. So, but we gotta work on this one. And so, I'm gonna try to figure out how we're gonna do this. Because there's a lot. So my thought is we have the fall one with this tree there. Let me see. I think we need to use some of the frost and fairies for the winter side. I'm just trying to figure out what the right balance is, let's say, for that. Hey Lisa, welcome in. How many did you get, PETA? So, I'm thinking of doing like a 4-way split shot, Lisa. That's kind of my plan right now. And I'm currently trying to figure out how to get my vision across. I'm working on it. I'm setting up the shot right now. Why can't you put the chair under there? It makes no sense. Yeah, my current plan is to do like a 4-way split, which I've never tried to attempt before. I've done 2-way splits. Like, I've done one split shot, but I've never done like a 4-way split shot before. So this is going to be kind of a unique one for me. And I'm currently trying to figure out how we're going to make this work. Because I have ideas, but ideas in reality can be very different sometimes. Well, hey, 300 is better than nothing, so congrats. How are you doing, Miss Lisa? Okay, so we have the fall, but how do we represent summer? Do we use palm trees? Or like bamboo or something? Because I know that with spring we can use like the cherry blossoms or like these. I guess we could use like these ones. And some palm trees. Oh, I heard you guys got it early. That's really cool. And I'm glad you're focused on resting, Lisa. That's good. And I'm doing okay. Just excited to not be working right now. And I am actually going to be hanging out with some of my friends tomorrow is the plan. We're going to go swimming. I don't usually hang out with real life I don't have very many real life friends, let's say. And I don't have a chance to hang out with them much outside of work, because most of them are work friends. So it's kind of cool. Okay. So something simple like this is kind of my thinking. And then we add items for each season. I don't know if it's gonna work all the way, but this is kind of what my thought process was. And I guess I need to close the gap over here and add more flowers. Maybe some... I'm not sure. I was trying to think of what would represent summer pretty well. And then I need a rainbow that goes like right here. And maybe like snow clouds. We'll see. Oh, what are those knockoff Labubus called again? I know people talk about them. But, yeah, those are about probably the only ones I could afford if I was to try to get one. So let's see here. If I was to try to do, like, a summer thing... Well, let's see what the tags are here. Whoop. Okay. I feel like 2 gazebos on each side doesn't go too bad. But now we just need to figure out what goes everywhere else. No, I'm gonna have to use a different item there. But I could use that in the front. I could use this for the summer area. That's kind of cute looking. Let's see. Let's see what the Oasis Retreat stuff has to offer. I don't want another canopy. So, I'm excited to try to get more of my star path done. I've been really bad about doing it, I have to admit. So we need to get on that soon. But at the moment, let's just try and work on this a little bit, see if we can get any further with it. Hopefully we can find something that we like. Because I'm, at the moment, not sure if I'm liking this. It was the idea, but we have to try to make it where I actually enjoy what I'm looking at. I know I'm gonna add different lighting, so that'll help a little bit. Oh yeah, I did get that notification in the mailbox. I haven't got a chance to go to the, I did the Toy Story realm, but I hadn't got a chance to start the next one yet, in The Lion King. So we do need to go do that, too. I figure if we finish this, we can go work on that a little bit. Since I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get a stream out tomorrow. I saw it where it went down for a sec. Okay, let's see. The 20th. Okay, so I only have, I need to do it today. I should start working on that today. Okay, so now we need to work on our path. I feel like what's gonna sell this is the paths. If we can make the paths look right. And then the lighting. I actually don't know how far away the beach is from me. I don't really think... I was trying to think. I don't even know if I can access the beach from where I am. Let's see here. If this doesn't work like the way I'm envisioning, we can always scrap this and do something else. I have a pool in my, like, neighborhood that I was gonna go to. That was the plan. I need more of that leaf-strewn path. I'll just do, like, 40 each. Now, I don't know if we can make this work because of the big gap in the paths there, too. So, we'll have to see. So, do you see the idea of the vision? But I don't know if I like it, actually. I feel like it's a little much. Oh, hey, Meg. Welcome in. Yeah, my idea was like a 4-way split shot for all the seasons. I'm just trying to figure out how to make this look right. If it doesn't work, then I am gonna just have to mess around with it for a little bit. But so far, I'm not sure how I'm liking this. I don't know if this is the outfit I'm wearing. This is just what I was wearing, so... Because, I mean, look at it. Of course I had to buy it. Now, I have a bit of a conundrum in my head. If I scrap this idea and I just go full Frostberry, but I feel like we've had so many winter ones that it probably wouldn't be a very good idea. So I'm thinking of trying to go more spring with it again. I just gotta figure it out, because I've done quite a few different fairy dream snaps already, even when it wasn't a fairy theme. So now that we have just like a full-on fairy theme, I don't know what I want. And I feel indecisive by it. It's like, don't know yet. I actually do not like this and think I want to scrap it. I wish we could have a mannequin outside, because then I would try to recreate Secret of the Wings and have like a periwinkle fairy stand-in. But since we don't, now I gotta figure out what I want. And I'm not liking the way this looks. Like, even with imagining it with lights and everything, I'm just not feeling this. So I'm gonna get rid of it. True. I was wondering about Fairy Godmother, but I guess Elsa would be like the closest representation to Periwinkle directly that we have, but no. Maybe. I don't know. I was thinking of Fairy Godmother in her little winter costume for the winter side, and then I'm on the spring side, and then we like meet up in the middle or something. I don't know. I thought it would be cool to be able to use the frosted fairy items that we got, but just not feeling it at all. I just wanted to see how this would look. I thought maybe I could get the branches, but instead I'm getting the swing more. You know, you could do something, let me see. Because I actually just realized we could actually do something cool if we could make it work. We could make it look like we're sitting on the swing. If we could find like a good swing for it. Because then we could use the squirrel pose. No, we're doing a dream snap, just not that dream snap. It just didn't work the way I wanted at all. Everything I kept trying was just a failure for me. It was just like, ew, no. Not that. Not this. Everything I'm trying so far is just like, Wait, you can sit on these? Where can you sit on these? Oh my gosh. Where? I didn't know you could sit on these. Does that mean villagers could sit on this? Could I get a villager to sit on the mushroom? I didn't know this was a seat. Are the blue ones seats too? Yes. All of the flat ones. Wow, I did not know this. That is it. That is cool. Now, let's figure out our real dream snap now. So many different choices, honestly. Trying to figure out what we could put like in front of us to sell the extra illusion of fairy. I know that there's all these which we could work on. Let's see. I don't know. I feel like it just makes it too closed off looking, and we don't really want that. So, I'm thinking no. Hey Ruby, welcome in. So, I've already spiraled on my initial theme idea, so now we're trying to come up with a new theme idea. And Peta's just saying that because I'm going swimming tomorrow. I was curious about doing the glitch inside of this, but we already did that. We already glitched inside a hot air balloon for a dream snap, and we got 4K for it, but I'm like, let's not do it again. I feel like it's a little much. Wow, PETA. I see how it is. Now, okay, so if we were to do a half and half shot still, which I've only ever done once, we could do, like I said, the spring and then the winter, because I feel like that would look really cool. And I saw people do it a bunch for other dream snaps, but I haven't seen someone do it for like a fairy snap. But I don't know how to execute it quite to my satisfaction, so it's like trying to figure it all out at the moment. Oh, someone did it indoors. Interesting. Just glancing through the portal fairly quickly, so I could try and get a little more inspiration. Besides the usual suspects of take a photo here with house and boom. I'm trying to see the more unique ones, and a couple people are doing indoor ones. I will. Now, is there an item we could glitch into besides the teacups that would make it feel like we're a fairy? Like, size-wise? If we wanted to try to look big next to an item. I saw somebody do something like that, and they did a really good job of, like, making it look big and small. Now, I was curious if we could get away with using the beehive house. Looking like a bee fairy? Like, that could be kind of unique, but I don't know. I feel like you gotta stick with, like, the status quo a little bit. We gotta follow the High School Musical chant of stick to the stuff you know. We could use the Fairy Bloss house. I feel like that's a good house. Other than that, I was thinking it'd have to be like the Tinkerbell house. Or... I was wondering about this, but nah, it's a little too out there. If we were to go the winter theme, we could do this. But again, not feeling it. We could go autumn with this. That could actually be kind of cute. Like the autumn fairy vibe. I'm feeling conflicted. So, how do you guys feel? Should we do like a certain season, or should we do like a split? I'm feeling like it could go either way, honestly. Yeah. Mm. I didn't like the four-way split. I felt like it was looking super cluttered the way I was trying to do it. And it just didn't read right. So I feel like we gotta do like one or the other type of thing. I was curious if we could make this work. But probably not because of the shade. Nah, too much shade. Because now I have to figure out how to split up the shot if we're gonna do a split shot. Because I feel like we gotta use something in the front, which there's not too many. We could use the ice. Let's see. In the corner for the ice side. Let me see. Yeah, because then this can represent the ice side, and then we can have flowers down here for the flower side, and then we can also just put something out in the front. Gotta find those icy trees. I'll move the house, don't worry. That was just kind of there. But now we gotta figure out the floor. Trying to figure it all out here. Honestly, that chair, aw, how cute, made me kind of just want something else. Let me... Let's see if we can do this. Put one on each corner. Sorry, I'm in focus mode a little bit, but I am paying attention to chat. My cat hasn't snored in a little bit, but I know my cat used to snore more frequent. Let's see how that looks. No, I'm not liking that. I actually kind of have an odd idea for one, but I don't know how it would turn out. The idea I have is actually going for like an autumn theme. Because I loved Fawn. Is it Fawn? Oh my gosh, what's her name? I haven't watched the movies in a while. I'm blanking on all the fairies' names. Look, I think it is Fawn. Yeah, Fawn the Tinker Fairy. I mean, the Animal Fairy. She could be kind of fun to recreate a little bit. But I feel like a lot of we're gonna get a lot of that. I could go for a Tinker Fairy vibe. Whoa. That was too close. Trying to figure out if I could get the sparkles without the actual hot air balloon, but it doesn't look like it's gonna give it to me. I had it for like 5 seconds and then I can't get it again. Okay, I like that. actually like that there. Maybe we could get it sideways a little bit. And then we kind of just go for mushroom, core, fun, nonsense type of thing. Nah, I don't like those rocks. That sounds good. That sounds good. Yeah, I don't know. We're just gonna have fun, do stuff tomorrow. I'll see what it, like I said, I'm not sure if I'm gonna, probably not gonna be able to get a stream in, but we'll see. Depending on how things go. I don't know what I want anymore. I'm just feeling indecisive about things. And then I can add those white flowers on the other side. You're really insistent on that, PETA. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. Where's the that Lion King one? I use this fountain like all the time because of the greenery and stuff. See how this looks. Okay, I like that. And then I need flowers in the front right there, down here. I started to point at it with my actual hand, like you could actually see it. Well, not that that mattered. Excuse me. I gotta get it way closer, but I don't want it to be like too close, so that's kind of the dilemma. Oh, that looks good. Now my thing is, I actually think I might want to go take this in the forest, so I can actually use 2 of this house and get the mushroom, try and get the mushroom over here too. Because it has a mushroom, a little bit of a mushroom on the other side. So I think I might actually move this all over there, where I currently have Alice's house and stuff in my forest. I have Alice in Cheshire there right now. It's kind of a blank field I have that I keep blank because I keep using it for dream snaps. Let's see. I just want the uncrafting station left out. I do think the uncrafting station's a lot of fun. We move it all the way over here. And then we're gonna pick up this house. And we're gonna use the mushroom. 2-way mushrooms. Oh, well, it spawned in an easy area. And I got nada. It was worth a shot. So now we gotta figure out our positioning for this one. I don't know. It doesn't look right anymore. It looked good when we had it in the realm, but now it doesn't look right. Is it because it was in the front before? Probably. Let's see. Yeah, that's probably what it was. Now, I feel like we gotta use the purple ones. Oh, I forgot that was a thing. Hey Willie, welcome in. Currently just trying to figure out our snap here. Now my question is, could we actually make it look normal-ish? With that intensity? You could in some lightings, actually. How are you? I'm doing, it's going good. Currently just spiraling on our DREAMSNAP. How about yourself? How are you doing?
What a nice day.
Let's see how this looks. I forgot. Oh my gosh, it's been forever since I did that quest. I'm trying to remember how that one goes. I was just curious what some of these filters looked like. Because I haven't really messed with the filters and the slidings too much, but maybe we could do something cool with it. Whoa. That just looked funky. Now I'm glowing. Oh my gosh, that hurts. The eyes. Okay, so if I was to do this, and then... we add trees here. The cobras, just like the raccoons and the crocodiles, you gotta wait for them to bob up and down, if that's what you're struggling with. Whoa. Oh, that looks really good. Let's see if we can recreate that on the other side. Might have to... There we go. I like that a little more. And then I say we put the fairy house back here. Specifically this one. I have it placed somewhere. Hold on. This one. If I had the mushroom house, I'd try to go for the mushroom one, but I do not have the mushroom house, so we cannot go for that one. I don't like that one as much. We gotta use green trees, I feel, to keep the vibe alive. I could try these. Or at least it on one side. Let's see how that looks. Plus... gosh. Maybe this one. no palm tree should be visible. Or at least not super visible. Maybe we can just make it sorta kinda visible. I actually really like that, but I know I don't have enough room for that on the other side. So let's see. Okay. So the head goes up, and then when it's down, that's when it's good to go. You can take it as slow as you need to. Like, they're not gonna rush it. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna use these wings or not. It might be easier to use, like, it might be kind of more fun to use, like, the Tinkerbell designated wings. But we could keep the dress. See how he's up? When he's down, that's when you can go towards him. Up is like high alert. Down. Yeah, it has a pattern with it. I like this to a point. I'm just feeling conflicted. Yeah, you can have, I mean, it's pretty, it took me a minute to figure out the timings with the crocodiles when I first started out, because the crocodiles to me confused me more, because I couldn't figure out their telltale sign for a little bit, but once I figured it out, it was pretty smooth sailing from there. Sometimes I still get the timing just a little off, but for the most part, it's pretty average on that. Trying to find the shorter one. we go. Whoop. Let's see how that looks. Let's look at the Garden of Whimsy tag stuff again. I feel like it might help a little. But now all the back shows. Unless I do lights. Like if I do this in the evening. And then I could blur out the back. But I kind of like the direct sunlight. I can turn up the saturation. Okay, let's do smaller trees maybe to cover up everything in the back. Or I could use the vine wall back there. Okay, let's see how that looks. Yeah, we could do that all the way around. No, you're good, Audrey. Hey, I have days where I'm lurking like crazy in other people's chats. We all have those days. I'm sorry I'm not super chatty. I'm just in focus mode right now. And I'm just trying to figure out what I want. Is all. You guys are okay. I'm not mad at you for you're still here. That's what matters. Yeah, that's fine. It's all good. I am not mad at you guys for lurking. If it was a perfect world, I could put one right there, but it's not. So that's why it's not working. Wow, Pia. Yes. No, it's fine. Let's see.
My neck.
I'm liking where this is. I'm liking this a lot better than what I had before. I don't even know if that's gonna show. No. Too far back. I don't really even like those there. I can hide them, but I don't really want them in the shot. So I'll just hide it back there because... Whoa. Oh, I could still put that under there. That's big. Okay. I didn't think I could put that under there for a sec. Okay, I think I have to use these instead of the pink ones, just because of the tags. My gosh, I can't zoom in at all. Where's that little teapot? I saw it earlier. Maybe I can make that work? Probably not.
My magic can feel.
Alright, everyone, let's enjoy ourselves a great day.
I don't hate that as much as I thought I would, but no, still. Maybe if I could just do that, but we can see. If it could be closer over here, maybe, but otherwise I actually don't like it. Let me see something. So you actually can't see the other chair. So I'm gonna take advantage of that and put this one instead. But maybe I could actually do the pink. Yeah, the pink looks better. And then I can use the Isabel rug. Let's see how that looks.
I've completed my all's quiet in this room.
Having to keep in mind it's a furniture challenge, so every little thing counts.
My magic can feel how special this place is.
I could try this and see if I could. There's only like 1 hour of sunset.
It's almost like we stepped
Huh.
inside an honest education.
Okay, speech bubbles off. We could use this to our advantage and get those super bright lights everywhere, which I think I want to do. And I think we need more pink. But now I'm curious about our outfits. Because we could go a lot of different ways with our outfits. It actually might look kind of cool to use one of these. Then the wings. If we were to use these ones, we could try a different dress. I feel like that actually looks really pretty together. It's simple, but it is effective. Oh, that's kind of cute, too, but I don't know. This screams like Tinker Fairy to me, but no. I just love that skirt. Such a good skirt. Oh, this one might be pretty good actually because of the glowing ability. I might try this one. But I don't know about the hat. The hat was just kind of an idea. If we're going for like an evening shot, we gotta embrace the glow. I actually want this hair. It's really funny. I hated this hair when it was first shown off. I was like, ew, no one's gonna use that hair. And now I use it almost. I've used it in like at least 5 different dream snaps.
And beyond.
We're gonna have to get rid of villagers soon, too. let's see how this looks here soon. Oh, maybe I could do it over here. Let's see. We're doing pretty good on our tags. I know! It fits so many different styles, and the highlights are really good. I don't know. It was like, I'm sorry I ever insulted you type of moment. Like, I felt bad. I felt mean. I was like, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I didn't know the power you held. Yeah, I know. When that hair first came out, I thought, oh, that's so ugly. Who's gonna use that? I'm never gonna use that. Worst hair ever. And now I'm all like, but I love it. Come on. I'm trying to make it look extra nature-esque. So let's see. Extra forest, if that makes sense. We should probably do a rainbow. I know rainbows, but rainbows. I don't know. Maybe not there. Whoa. I don't know. Let's see how everything looks here. part of me was tempted to just like squat down and not be, whoa, and let the wings do the talking. Let the back do the talking. Let's see, brightness, saturation, contrast just a little, and critter off. How do you guys feel about this? Ignore Simba.
Because everything the light touches is part of this new place.
Or not that dress, but if I was closer, don't know. Let's mess around a little more. Actually, I don't want that chair anymore. So I'm just gonna hide it in the back for tags. And we're gonna use the regular leaf ones, not the purple. Oh, you did? I'll have to mess with the camera angle, or maybe a different dress a little bit, but maybe you're right on that one. I don't, just because of with that pose in particular, I would need a different pose. Let's see, what's all the critter poses? We could try the fox. Let's see how the fox looks. Whoa. And no. But maybe we could try another one. I kind of want to be lower. And that's what I'm trying to figure out the balance. There is always Tinky Kappa Farah again. I did a whole dream snap revolving around her once. I was tempted to use her again. I just don't feel like doing the whole getting her to dance thing again. If I can get her facing the camera, we could go for that.
There's a lot about this valley that
Ooh,
reminds me.
wait. We can get Mirabelle. Butterflies.
Hi.
We gotta get Mirabelle for butterflies. If we can get Mirabelle, like, right up here for butterflies, we're extra golden. I don't know where I need to be standing, though, so we gotta figure that out. Oh wow, I'm like exact. So trick for you guys that I like to do, so I can figure out where my character is. I track a character, and then I go into furniture mode, so I can actually place a rug like right where I'm standing. So I know where to stand if I need to move. I know I've said that on a couple streams, but I feel like I should let people know because I feel like that's not a talked about trick as much. I kind of came up with it. At least I think I did, so. Now, we gotta trap her without it looking super obvious. Okay. Bye, let's hang out later.
Es un hermoso día. So sunny.
Let's see. Hey! Oh, thank you, Opal, for the raid. We are currently trying to figure out the right area for Maribel to stand for butterflies. Welcome. Thank you so much for the raid, Opal. Welcome in, everybody.
Being brave doesn't mean looking for trouble.
There's a lot about this valley
These
that reminds me
tips what our fathers
Currently trying to figure out how to get Mirabelle butterflies in the shot, but it's not working. So I'm thinking I might scrap it. How are you guys doing? Welcome. We're currently working on our snap. Let me try and show you without the characters what we're thinking. But the outfit isn't final. This is just an idea for what we're working with. But let me grab one thing and then we'll look at it together here. I think we're good. Let me take a look. So I used the rug so I could figure out my positioning. It's not staying, but let's go like this. So I'm trying to figure out my exact pose, but we're thinking this at evening with the brightness up and the saturation up a little bit to make it look like daytime still. And then we're trying to figure out our pose. I was kind of feeling like something a little different, but I don't know anymore. Like, we were thinking of trying to use the Tinker Capybara, but I used it for one of the dream snaps I did a long time ago and it was a mess, so I'm trying to decide. So we're messing around with everything. But welcome in, Raiders. Thank you so much, Coco. If you guys, I need to go subscribe to Miss Coco, and so do you guys. I mean, Miss Opal, I'm sorry. You guys need to go subscribe to Miss Opal. Let's go. We'll have to do that later. Let her know. Thank you so much for the raid again. And I'm gonna get rid of this rug now because I don't really need to worry about it right now. All these characters keep showing up uninvited, which is not fun. I don't like the uninvited guests. Oh, I figured out what I wanted before that I didn't get. Whoa. I always forget they make noise. It throws me off a little bit. Oh, we gotta use the giant clover. Why didn't I use it before? Whoop. Nope. Yeah, I gotta use the giant clover somehow. I feel like it's just too perfect to not use. I do like the new items they added. I think they look really cool. Hey Riley, welcome
And he's
in.
alive. Es un hermoso día. So sunny.
Oh, I knew I was gonna want that Bug's Life stuff for like a fairy decor thing. I knew I was gonna want it, cause especially like the giant clover and everything, it just looked really cool. For some reason, I cannot figure out how to get this shot with the butterflies, but without Mirabelle. The minute Mirabelle's in the shot, the butterflies not in the shot, the butterflies disappear. It sucks. And now I'm needing to refigure out my positioning. I don't want Simba or Rapunzel here. This is just me figuring out the positioning. Yeah, she either wants to be in the shot or she won't give me the butterflies. She's holding my butterflies hostage. It's so rude. Oh, now she really wants to be in the shot. Okay. And now she's just running away. Understood. Yes, good luck on that, Riley. I rarely get the newer things in my recommended. They're kind of mean to me about that. Now, we gotta figure out how to boost these tags up. Oh gosh, I keep getting all disoriented because of the way it does that with the trees. The trees are like making everything kind of it throws me off. Okay, we gotta use fireflies, right? To represent, like, pixie dust? I'm not crazy about that. Okay, I did figure out one item I want to try to get. But we gotta see if we can find a good item for it. I would love to be able to get the sparkles from the Beauty and the Beast rose again. I love using it for the sparkles, so I don't know if we could get it. We can try. I don't know, it's the limitations of everything here.
Hello.
Yes, we did it. Now we might have to go back to the other dress. The silver dress, the dress that goes with these wings just because of it. And then we can go with a different, I guess we can go with the crown it comes with. I was trying to figure out if we could be different, because I know everyone's using this, but I don't blame them. It's gorgeous. Hey Decorista, welcome in. And thank you anyone from Opal's chat who stayed. If you guys want to, I am a Disney Dreamlight Valley content creator. I also play other games like Hello Kitty and Infinity Nikki. If you guys are interested in that, I would love to see you guys around more. It'd be a lot of fun. Now let's try this again. I don't think those lights are gonna be a good light for us. I think it kind of blocks the shot, unfortunately. I saw it for like 5 seconds. There we go. The ratios with the tree and everything are off is all. Now let's take a look at the Garden of Whimsy stuff again. See if there's something I'm missing. That would look good. I'll use this. That looks cute. The main ones I know I would want are actually like these. Because of the giantness of the flowers. If you guys are also not subscribed to Decorista, Decorista is also amazing. I need to be able to try to make more of her live streams. It's just always bad timing for me most of the time. But she's also a really amazing creator. She decorates like really well. I've been really bad about making her streams. No, you're fine, of course. Gotta share the love. Oh gosh, her eyeballs look creepy there. I don't know. I know this one's from the movie, but it kind of creeps me out. This one's cute, but no. I don't know, it also kind of gives me the ugh. I mean, look at this for the Bug's Life. Oh, it glows. Interesting. It kind of has a glow to it. That sounds really weird. I know what you mean. It just sounds funny. I love anything with eyeballs. I knew what you meant though, it just sounded funny. Now my question is, I actually have an idea, but I don't know if it'll work. We'll have to see. No, that's gonna be too high. Oh gosh, I hate when that glitch happens. Oh, I'm so sorry. I struggled to get the ones I did get. I had to do it while I was trying to work, and that was not fun. Ew, no. Trying to do it while I was working my job was really frustrating. So I don't blame you for not being able to get a full rainbow. I currently need to step up my game so I can get all the stuff for the current event, because I'm behind. I also need to catch up on my star path. I've been distracted with my other games and work and everything, because I work for those of you who are new to chat today, I work a full-time job while I create, and it just makes it a little more difficult to get things done that I want to get done, unfortunately. So we're working on it as we go. I've never not completed a star path. So I kind of have that pressure for myself to do it too. Yeah, I've never not completed a star path. Let's see if we can make this look good.
Oh, you're here.
Whoa. Let's see, can we make this work? Ignore the characters. We will get rid of the characters here soon. The characters will be gone. Yeah, no, it's not working. So we're just gonna do this. Oh, her wings are broken. I don't know how her wings got broken. Now, I'm curious if it would look better to do a squirrel squat in the back with this dress. If I have nothing under me, probably. Oh, these are considered a path, interestingly enough. Oh, I haven't got the teapot house yet, or else I probably would have already used it for this snap, if I'm being honest. But I just really could not get myself to finish yet. I don't know, I was having trouble getting around to doing the gifts. The gifts is where I was getting caught. It was like, I don't want to do the gifts. I don't think this rug looks good there. It was just a thought, so I didn't have to try to figure out how to get rid of the grass here. But I think I got to. I can use the dirt. It might not even show that much. I don't know why it looks crooked. Is it just me?
I have so many amazing
It looks crooked even when it's not. There we go. It was crooked, so. Oh yeah, that's the shot with the wings like that. But probably not. Okay, do we get rid of the wings or the dress? I feel like we have to kind of make a compromise. I feel like maybe we can use the wings. No, yeah, I feel like we gotta use the wings, but get a different dress. I could do this. It is the standard. Don't know. There's so many different, like, decisions with it. Let's see. I know, I'm so confused. I feel like the dress is very pow pow. Let's try this really quick.
Did you know you're practically everyone's hero here?
Whoop, no, not the face. Whoop. I feel like the yellow wings are the way to go. They're just so much prettier. I feel like maybe I should just cave and do the whole outfit. Maybe not the crown. Maybe a different crown. Let's just try no crown. And maybe...
I had no idea where I'd go.
Whoa. I need the wings to be centered. And that's just getting... For some reason, it's hard to get this centered. There we go. I actually like both. I think both and then maybe a different hair. Or maybe a different color. Moana got mad? That was new. I feel like a different dress is in order. Yeah, different dress. Once we get a different dress, I mean different hair, not different dress. I love the dress. I feel like a different hair will fix this. Maybe different color. They're getting mad at each other. Huh. And then... maybe just not that hair. I don't know. Something feels off. Maybe not even this pose. Let's see. Oh, I kind of like the front-facing pose. If I can get the wings better... Whoa. I like this, actually, a lot. Us here like this. Yeah, okay, I like this quite a bit. Now, I want to see... I feel like we are missing some things. Like, some things just to complete the shot that we can work with. And I also want to mess with some things. So I want to get some more fairy items in that'll up our tags more. We always got to get as high a tags as possible. I already put one over there. And I put one of those over there. I think I have almost as many Tinkerbell items as it will allow me to hide. Yeah, I've been hiding Tinkerbell items wherever I can. Now, whoa. I gotta figure out my positioning again anyway, so. What time is it anyway? Okay, I've been going for about 2 hours. We're doing alright. When I get really absorbed like this, I lose track of time sometimes. I actually really like this hair. Like the way the bangs look for some reason. It gives that royal vibe, but for this, I feel like we actually might want this one more. And then we can... Ooh, let's try this actually. Maybe... Yeah, let's try this. And then we need different bracelets. I don't think we really even need a bracelet. I think it kind of throws off the vibe. And for all the new viewers who might still have stuck around, don't worry about PETA. That's just... He's wanting me to do a 24-hour stream, and I'm just like, no. Sorry, not happening. And he's all like, aw. Whoa. He's waiting for it to happen. Hey Renee, welcome in. No, for real, Audrey. It's like, don't listen to PETA. Not like that, but... How are you, Miss Renee? We're currently just trying to up our tags, because I think I'm mostly satisfied with our shot. Oh, we need fireflies. How could I almost forgot fireflies. I think I was thinking of trying to do that sparkle instead of the fireflies, but we need both. No, not happening, unfortunately. I know. Maybe someday for you guys. At the moment, we're just trying to get our snap situated. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna see. I feel crazy, but we can see if we can get Tinky Kappa in here as well. If not, I'm not gonna stress myself over it. I might need to move it over anyway, if I wanted it to actually show.
Did you know you're practically everyone's hero here?
Yeah, don't push yourself, Audrey. Do what you gotta do to take care of yourself. Trying to trap the copy, so he has to stay in shot. He will be visible.
This is so great. I'm making a bunch of new friends.
I'm working on the idea here. No, I can't do both. I can't do both. If I do both, then I can't see. Then I can't see the Tinky Cop. But if I do, so we have to just do this one. Okay. Darn it. Darn it. Have a good one, Decorista. Have a good dinner. Okay, so let's grab this pet bowl, if it'll let me. because it's not going to be visible anyway. Yeah, that sounds really good. I think I'm having pizza tonight, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's so weird about the kites. You cannot rotate the kites no matter what you do. Mission accomplished then. Gosh. Okay. I think we're good, mostly. I was trying to figure out if I needed a path or anything. And I don't think so. I think I like what we got.
Wow, strong, really good leader for this battle.
Whoop. Critter off, villagers off. Hey Nicole, thank you. Thank you, Renee. Thank you, everybody. Okay, we're just trying to get the final touches on this because I'm feeling very nitpicky about this. So don't mind me. I'm feeling very, very nitpicky. I think it's just because it's such a grand scheme, like a grand theme, basically, that I feel pressure to make it perfect in like every way, you know? It's just hard to settle. I'm feeling like the pressure is on. I don't think there's anything else I really want unless we want some glimmer. How would you guys feel about like some sparkle glimmer? No. I don't think so. Now, I saw someone on the portal do this idea. I don't know if I could do it, but if I can, I kind of want to borrow it for this snap because it would look really good. I don't know if I can do it though, right? Like, make it look like your hand is there. Ah! I don't know. I think it's a little much with the sparkles. So I think not both. feel like it's a little much with both. Like, I love the idea. The idea is there, and I get what I was wanting. Somebody did it where they, like, made that their whole thing, and it looked really good. And I was tempted to try. I just wanted to try it. Sometimes things work better with someone else than they do with you, so it was worth a shot. I think we're almost done now. I know I keep saying that. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure out what all the items are I can use to my advantage. Vito, we've been going 2.5 hours. We're doing okay. Oh, this one would be really cute. Ooh. Choices, choices, choices. Now, do we add, like, fireworks or anything instead of the fireflies? Because that actually could look cool. Like, if we were to add fireworks in the back instead of these fireflies. Let's see how we can make that look. I know I favorited the fireworks, right? Apparently not. Let me see. No, I did. Okay, it's just in a different spot. I'll put it in the back just for the tags. But let's see. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to get a stream in tomorrow. We'll have to see. I actually like that, but we need more. Whoopsie. Oh. Let's see how this looks. 2 hours. Critter off, villagers off. fireworks. Go. Oh, there we go. Now I need one up close on this side, and then I agree it looks good. Oh, I favorite things too much. That's kind of my problem. And so I have to remind myself to stop favoriting things.
What is with this neighborhood?
Oh, I forget. Things will not activate if they are not visible on camera. Even if it's just like a little bit. So we gotta... Let's see.
What a perfect day for a race.
Let's see how this last touch looks.
What a perfect
So I know right now it might not look the best, but that's because we haven't turned up the saturation, and now we're gonna try the fireworks. Oh, weird. Even though she stopped being visible, her little effect is still there. I don't know. I've had quite a few dream snaps that I go back and forth on between which one's my favorite. It's really hard to pick a top one when you've done quite, like, almost I think I've done every dream snap available. Even if I can't find some of my earlier ones. I think I've only lost like 2.
I have so many amazing
let's take a look. I feel like there's something missing. Oh, I think I'm not close enough to the camera. That's what it is. Yeah, several that I'm not proud of anymore. Some of them just didn't turn out, or like I couldn't figure out a way to do a snap or something. It was some of my earlier ones more. Okay, I think I know what I need to do to set this up a notch. It's just gonna take a little bit of work. Just need more glowing things. Now, are there yellow ones of these flowers? I don't think so, right? No. No yellow glowing flowers. There's these. Or no, the tulip light. That's about the yellowest flower one we got.
My buddy Shay is the coolest person you'll ever meet.
Two hours plus brightness and visual. Let's see if we can make the wings full on centered. Yeah, I can do that now. Let's do the fireworks again. Ooh, I like that one. I'm gonna submit this. Now, I want to try to see if I can get the yellow light behind me. So maybe if I put one of these little lamps behind me.
What is with this neighborhood? You gotta love a place where you never know what happens next.
Villagers off, critter off. Three, two, brightness. Maybe not 4, maybe just 1. If I can get it more centered.
What is with this neighborhood?
Villagers off, hang out off, boom boom. Off, off. Oh, it's like I'm going to pick it up, which I like. Now, I want to get rid of these ones, so we gotta move the houses real quick. Or else they won't get rid of it properly. Whoop. I don't know what else we would need. Oh, I kind of have made it a thing to try to have the frog in like all of my snaps now. I don't care how, the frog just has to be there. I forgot to put the frog, so I had to fix it. Otherwise, I think we're good on tags, so let's try this again.
Okay, I hope the neighbors are nice.
Villagers off, critter off. Two. Oh, maybe I put the frog there. That'd be cute. Like, around me. Just for the fun of it. Boom, boom. Boom. Okay. You can only see the one frog anyway, so... I don't know, he looks weird up close. Let's get him further back. Oh, I figured out what flower we can use. If I can find what I did with it. The jasmine one that we get from the friendship quest. I don't know where I left it out. Trying to remember where I last used it. But the big jasmine flower would look really good if I could get that in front. But I don't know what I did with it. So that ain't working. Unless it's not considered a flower. But I'm pretty sure it was. Yep, nope, okay. I don't have it on me right now. Seeing if there was anything else I could think of that would look cute up there. Not really that I can think of. Besides like this. Just looks like little fairy pottery. It doesn't really even look like fairy pottery, so nope. And now Stitch is here. Do you have any idea how many times I've wanted Stitch to play the ukulele on camera and I could barely get him to do it? Of course now he wants to do it, like non-stop. I am. I'm probably gonna go grab a snack here soon after we finish. Which is almost. I'm getting there.
What is with this?
Let's see. Villagers off, critters off. 2. Brightness. And visual effects, go. You haven't eaten anything all day, PETA? That's not healthy. Now, do we ditch the fireworks idea and just go for them around me? I actually really think the fireworks do look better the more I'm thinking about it. So I want to keep them going. Oh, you did have ice cream. And you didn't share. That's rude. What kind of ice cream? Wow. No, we're not playing that game. I feel like there's something missing, but I don't know what. I just can't put my finger on it. Oh, I think I might have figured out one thing at least.
Gotta love a place where you never know what happens next.
Okay, let's do this again then. Nope. Okay, I like this one. I'm gonna submit it. We're doing really good on our tags. Let's go with that one. Huh. I feel like I need one little thing, like a pot or something, to look like the pixie dust. Like if I use the Winnie the Pooh pot, maybe? Like not the direct one, but maybe not this one? Well, maybe. But I was thinking maybe the pile of pots to look like pixie dust. There we go.
What is with this neighborhood?
Wow, it goes away quick. Hey, Ab, welcome in. Hmm. Ah! I didn't mean to backspace. Let's see what we have. So now I feel like it's too much. I'm so indecisive. Whoop. Ooh, that one looks really good. It looks like we're holding the light there. I'm gonna submit that. I couldn't have done that on purpose if I tried. Let's look at that one. I think that might be it. Yeah, that looks really good. The lights are pretty good. I don't like that orb as much, but I feel like no one's gonna care about that besides me. And otherwise, I think this looks really good. I like the look of that. Hopefully I get 4,000 moonstones. That's always the goal, but you never know. Dream snaps are finicky things. I think we're good here, though. Okay. So, I wanted to do more today, but we've already spent like 3 hours on this, and I'm getting kind of to the point where I need to go get some food. I do want to work on my star path some more, and I need to work on the Cheshire event, but I can do that off camera. So I'll let you guys know. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get a stream in tomorrow because I do have some plans. But then from there, I'm just gonna continue as normal. This has been a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much, and thank you again for Opal for the raid, even though I didn't see her chat, but that's fine. I appreciated the raid. I've been having a lot of fun. I need to take a bit of a break. Maybe we'll come back later. I don't know. I'll see. Thank you all so much for watching, and have a good one.